to Improv in WildWood. I really, really appreciate you coming and supporting this event. So, I wanted to say why this came to be, and honestly, it was because 7 years ago I fell in love with this community. It was the most supportive and inclusive and fun place to be, to raise my family. And Jesse and I just loved it here. And then 2 years ago, I fell in love again with an incredible community of improvisers called the Kinkanauts, and they were supportive and fun and inclusive. And I just thought, you know, I want to bring these two communities together to meet each other because they've changed my life. They've made me so happy. So why wouldn't I want them all to come together and meet tonight? So that's why this exists, and this is the reason it exists because you're here as well. So thank you very much. Part of my troupe, Necessary Elvis, and we're going to go from there.
Thank you so much, Heather. And can I get another big round of applause for Heather? She put this. Thank you. So, as she said, we're the Kinkanauts. We perform down in a space called the Alexandra Center in Englewood. We do long-form and short-form improv, which, is anyone here familiar with improvised comedy? Has anyone never seen it before, I guess? Anyone at all? Don't be shy. Just one person. That's excellent, so I basically don't need to explain it, but I will anyway. If you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway? That is a basic example of improv. But what you're going to see tonight is going to be infinitely better than that. Just going to set the bar way up there. First off, we're going to have a group of short-form performers, including myself and Heather, called Necessary Elvis, and then they're going to be followed by the Kinkanauts main stage cast performing Much Ado from Nothing and improvised Shakespeare. So, without any further ado, welcome to the stage, Necessary Elvis! So, for our first game, we will need a suggestion from you, the audience. What I need from you is something you encounter in your everyday life. Maybe it's something you have in your home, an object, something that is very familiar to you. So just shout it out, anything.
Dust.
Toaster.
So, children, dust, and toaster. Don't worry, not all of those. Maybe just two of them. What's hitting you?
Toaster.
You like toaster?
Toasted children.
Excellent. Toaster. I mean, who doesn't like toasters, right? They make you breakfast. All right. Toaster away.
Good evening, freshmen. My name's Chet. I'm here to orient you this week. I just wanted to take you through a few examples of some of the games we're going to play to get you guys to all know each other. Excuse the antiquated technology, we still have this old slide projector. Anyway, this is a little thing we like to call the toaster children. Click. So as you can see, what the toaster children game involves is you get someone who you don't room with, you don't know from your hometown, and you're not in any classes with, and you get together in a little line like this, and then you start toasting. What do we mean by toasting? Well, that's where all these shot glasses come in. This next slide is a little something to help orient people that maybe haven't been exposed to as much adult life before coming to college. Click. So basically, what this is a drill in safety, party safety specifically. And as you can see, party safety is of paramount importance here on campus because otherwise you can have horrible things like, oh, wait, no, this is the wrong slide entirely. This is from the shop accident. Oh, okay. This is slightly earlier than the last one. I'm still not quite sure what these are doing in the deck. I'll try another one. Click. Oh, here we are. Okay, back on track. Anyway, this is the one I was looking for. It's basically to help people that maybe haven't been exposed to interacting with the opposite sex as much. So as you can see, things can either go really, really great. These people are hitting it off. They're having a great time. Fascinating conversation, very scintillating. And this is where things can go fabulously wrong. I'm not sure if they like opposing sports teams or what, but something is clearly awry here. But anyway, all that is to say that the final event of the week, Friday night, the big kegger, well, let's just see how that's going to go down. Click. So as you can see, this gentleman here, who I can't actually touch because this is a slideshow, has not drank as much as these two in the back. They're having a fabulous time. He's not so much. Anyway, all this is to say that safety is of paramount importance, party responsibly, and if you have any questions, remember I'm Chet, you can ask for me, or any other RA on the floor.
Right, it's like performing into the sun. We're going to do a game called Tap Out. Basically, two people are going to come up. Can I get an example person? And they're going to do a little thing, and somebody at the back will tap a person out. They will become a new character, but whoever is still on... No, I'm doing the hosting, you'll fuck off. Whoever's...
Tapping you out.
Okay. I will fight you. I will fight you. Whoever is still on is the character they were, so there's going to be loads of characters, like The Wire, kind of, maybe. I don't know. So, can I get you all to shout out your favourite letter?
J!
Whoa! J, no, I like J, clearly. The lady likes J. Somebody's is married to the letter J. And can I get an object beginning with the letter J that would fit in my hand?
Jewel!
A jewel?
Jackass!
What? So we got a jewel, we got a donkey. Jewel. Jack.
Jello.
I like jewels. Yeah, jewel. This is Tap Out Jewel.
Good, because that's the only suggestion you've got.
Sure is.
For you.
God, that was a lot more than I expected.
No, they're not heavy. I'm just asthmatic.
Oh, shoot, there's like,
There's so many jewels in there.
there's 3.
That's a lot to me.
Okay, well, I can't make the crown with this many jewels. I mean, I need at least 900.
Cut them in half.
That's 6.
Cut those in half.
Grandpa, can you tell me about the war again?
Yeah, so there were 3 jewels, right? And people tried to fight over them. And I used to cut them in half. And they didn't listen to my great idea. They didn't want to cut them in half. And so 6,000 people died. And then that became 12,000. Ironically, half died each time. So it did go up in half. 12,000, 12,000. Then 48,000.
So, Cedric, the 2 people couldn't decide who got the horse, and how did you solve that?
I cut them in half. Not gonna waste a good horse.
Honey, how do you want your sandwich?
Just shove it straight in my mouth.
You don't want it cut in half?
No, I think I'll treat myself today. Thank you so much.
Thank you again for coming here today. And I would really, where do you want to start with this? And what do you feel is the source of the problems with your husband?
It's like he gives me half of what I need. I always meet him halfway, and he wants to only meet like another quarter. And so I'm always left empty.
You don't feel whole.
No, I don't. I feel like a half.
Honey, the whole counseling business, I think you need to charge more. The discounts,
The half off? It's not
yep,
working?
it's not.
I figured, I've seen it before on Gordon Ramsay. You know, they get these guys and say, okay, well, let's do like a week of half-off coupons to drive the traffic in, and then, you know, after that, people realize how good the food is, and they'll pay full price.
But you're shit at counseling. You don't fix anything. I mean, you're lovely. You're a lovely person. I love you. I love you.
Well, I mean, I would love to be able to quit, but I just don't think that the snowman business is going to be able to sustain us.
Hey, I love that job.
So, why is there a lead snowman in my front yard?
Well, basically the idea is that instead of being kind of a transient object that comes and goes with the ebb and flow of the seasons, what we have here is a permanent, all-weather art installation. Now, the only thing is that you have to make sure the neighborhood kids don't lick it because it is solid. Solid lead.
You are not who I was expecting.
Who are you? So, well, I'm fine. No one-
How'd that plant go?
She died. But I discovered that I am immune to lead poisoning.
That is amazing.
Yep.
You can't do that anymore.
Why? I can.
I guess it's half off. So it's not there. So is that's your whole thing now? It's just licking lead?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go lick anything made out of lead. Victorian makeup, Victorian pipes. A lot of Victorian things, they were very lax with lead safety.
Right, pal. Need your wallet? Need your keys? Or you're going to be licking lead.
Fool is you, mister! Fool is you!
What do you mean? Nobody can survive a gunshot straight to the mouth.
I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure I can. Give me that. It might look weird to you, people viewing it from this angle. Have an abnormally large gun barrel.
To be honest, I just...
And so you just let him keep the gun after that?
Well, I mean, I was really put off. I was raised Catholic. You know how these things are.
Jimmy, that's our only gun. How are we gonna rob people without a gun?
Well, Dillinger...
Half off guns! Half off guns! 50% off!
Can I take a look at that and just like see if it's the kind of gun I want? Like I need to know if it hits my hand right.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, nothing at all. I'm gonna keep this gun.
Fuck!
I'm surprised you didn't see this coming. What kind of gun salesman are you?
I'm new.
Why is it loaded? Why did you give me a loaded gun?
Could we just start this again?
No! I'm keeping this.
I'll give you half price for that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to try it out first?
Yeah, that's a great
Oh,
idea.
excellent. That's... Oh my god, hoisted by my own guitar.
Honey,
Yes?
I would like to see either whole or oats. Half of them. I'm not seeing them both.
Drive a hard bargain.
I can't go for that.
So for our final game, we are actually going to need a lot of audience participation, but only from your seats, so no fear. We are going to be playing a game called Killers. We're going to be acting out some scenes, and every so often, kind of like Mad Libs, we're going to need some help from an audience for a word. So for example, as a suggestion, can you please name me something that is not green?
Banana.
A banana is not green. Keep going. Anything else that is not green?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Sasquatch is also not green. So, when you see an actor up on stage with their hands to their forehead like so, they're looking for a suggestion from you. And it can be anything at all within the context of the scene. Okay? So, Sasquatch. Sasquatch is a suggestion. Right? Yeah, Sasquatch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna lure him out.
Do you think that's wise? I mean, with the kids coming over this weekend and
Hockey.
hockey practice is about to happen. Like we've got to take them right away.
Susan, I'm British. I don't care about hockey. I care about capturing Sasquatches or Sasquatchi. I'm not sure on the plural.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatchi. I'm gonna lure him out. The mating call, which is, come on out and I'll give you
Pigs in a blanket.
pigs in a blanket.
I thought that was for us.
He doesn't know that.
You do? You've always been like this. I mean, even since last week when I asked you to.
Pancake.
Pancakes! Make me pancakes! I just thought it was going to be special.
There's nothing in them. If they were like a blanket and something was in those pancakes, maybe I make them. I don't just make the blanket.